Hello, I hope I'm not interrupting your break. If I'm not, please leave a 1 in the comments below. Now, let's explore how farmers in China raise millions of snakes for their skin. In a remote village in western China, home to only about 1,000 residents, there lies a terrifying and haunting secret. Each square yard is inhabited by over 1 million snakes of various species, coiled together in such cramped conditions that they resemble a never-ending nightmare. For those brave enough to step foot in this area, counting the snakes becomes a challenge meant only for the most courageous hearts. Since the 1970s, China has emerged as the source of 80% of the world's snake supply, second only to India. With more than 500 snake farms spread across the country, from the shadowy corners of rural areas to the chilly suburbs, snakes are raised not only for the leather market, but also to provide valuable raw materials for traditional medicine. The snake farming industry in China is now valued at around $10 million, a staggering figure for impoverished rural regions. Those involved in this trade can earn between $65,000 and $80,000 annually. For them, befriending these legless creatures is not just a job, it's a commitment to the horror and danger that lurks in the cages filled with writhing snakes. To increase the number of snakes, the farm selects high-quality male and female snakes for breeding. Male snakes typically weigh between 2 to 4 pounds, while females weigh between 4 to 6 pounds. The peak breeding season occurs annually from March to June. Snakes are reptiles that thrive in warm temperatures. They primarily lay their eggs in the summer, when environmental temperature and humidity reach ideal levels. The nesting sites are specially designed, featuring soft soil lined with sawdust or damp straw to facilitate egg laying. The optimal temperature for snakes to lay their eggs typically ranges from 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. If you prefer not to have a snake egg in your home, leave a 1 below. Snakes typically lay between 10 to 30 eggs at a time, depending on the species. For instance, a captive cobra can lay approximately 20 to 40 eggs in a single clutch. If you happen to spot snake eggs, they are usually oval-shaped, measuring about 2 to 3 inches in size, resembling small bird eggs. To prevent the mother snake from consuming her eggs, farm staff carefully collect the eggs for incubation. This process requires caution, as even captive snakes retain their wild instincts and may attack if someone approaches their nest. To ensure safety, workers use a long stick to gently separate the eggs from the mother without breaking them. The average incubation period for snake eggs is about 57 days. After this time, the hatchlings break through the shell and emerge. At this stage, they are quite small, measuring around 8 to 12 inches in length. Remarkably, newborn snakes are entirely capable of fending for themselves without any maternal care. Within just a few days, these young snakes can experience rapid growth in length. For adult snakes, their daily diet mainly consists of raw meat. To enhance their appetite, the food is often lightly seasoned. Workers use specialized tools to deliver portions of food to each snake's enclosure. The meal size is calculated based on the snake's body weight. For instance, a snake aged between 1 to 3 years can consume about 10 to 20% of its body weight in a single meal. For example, a 5 kilogram snake will eat between 0.5 kilograms to 1 kilogram of food at a time. Larger snakes, particularly those raised for meat and medicinal purposes, can consume an entire chicken. Workers must be quick and safe in their handling to avoid snake attacks. For those unaccustomed to snakes, entering a pen filled with hundreds of them can be an incredibly stressful and even frightening experience. If you also have a fear of snakes, leave a comment with the number 0. Farm-raised snakes are typically harvested when they reach the age of 2 to 3 years, at which point they have fully developed in both weight and size. The average weight of a snake at this stage ranges from 4 to 6 kilograms. At this age, the snakes exhibit good health, with smooth, shiny skin and vibrant colors, indicating high quality suitable for leather production. A typical harvest includes approximately 200 to 300 snakes, depending on the size of the farm. The average value of each snake fluctuates between $50 to $100. However, during peak years, prices can soar to $150 each. The snake farming industry holds significant economic potential, with farms generating thousands of dollars annually, providing a stable income source for many rural areas in China. After the snakes are purchased from the farm, their skins undergo a meticulous processing procedure before being utilized for products such as handbags, belts, and shoes. First, the skin is separated from the body and excess fat and mucus layers are removed using specialized tools like knives and scrapers. Following this, the skins are thoroughly washed under clean water, a process known as stretch washing, which helps eliminate dirt and impurities embedded deep within the folds of the skin. High-quality snake skins typically exhibit uniform coloration, a bright sheen, and a certain softness, not too hard or too soft. Once cleaned, the skins are stretched on wooden boards to dry. Careful adjustments to the tension of the skin are essential to prevent it from shrinking or deforming. The drying process generally takes about 24 to 48 hours. Skins that meet quality standards should be free from unpleasant odors, with completely smooth surfaces that are free from scratches or tears, ready for the next step in the crafting process. The process doesn't stop there. The snake skins undergo a quality inspection again at the manufacturing workshop. Workers examine the skins based on their uniform color and smooth surface. Only those that meet these standards are eligible to be transformed into finished products. The process of crafting a fashion item from snake skin can take anywhere from several weeks to several months, depending on the complexity of the design and the skill of the artisan. Each step in the production process requires meticulous attention to detail and craftsmanship. Initially, the snake skin is carefully measured and then cut according to the desired size and shape. The sewing is entirely done by hand to ensure that each product meets the highest quality standards. For instance, a snakeskin handbag typically takes between 1 to 3 weeks to complete, with the timeline influenced by the design and decorative elements involved. Due to the intricate work and time investment required, snakeskin products are highly valued, often priced between $300 and $2,000 or more. These items not only add a touch of luxury to the wearer's style, but also reflect sophistication and elegance in fashion choices. When snakes enter the culinary market, they become a source of food that excites thrill seekers. One standout dish is a stir-fried snake with lemongrass and chili, often featured on menus in some mountainous regions of China. Additionally, snake spring rolls offer a unique delicacy that captivates diners with the distinctive combination of snake meat and traditional spices. Snake meat has gained popularity in southern China, particularly in the provinces of Guangdong and Hunan. If you've ever tried snake meat, feel free to share your experience in the comments below.
Cow farms specialize in supplying large-scale markets with a minimum of around 1,000 cows. The farm is divided between beef cattle and dairy cows to maximize productivity. Beef cattle are raised for high-quality meat, while dairy cows provide a plentiful supply of milk to meet market demand. This dual approach allows the farm to maximize benefits from both types of cows. As a result, the farm not only satisfies domestic needs, but also exports to the global market. Hundreds of acres of grassland on the farm provide ample grazing space for livestock. Here, cows roam freely, absorbing natural vitamin D beneficial for their health. A modern automatic lawn watering system ensures the pasture remains lush and green at all times. The outdoor cow barn at the farm is straightforwardly designed with sturdy iron fences, creating an open and airy environment for the cows. The ample space allows the cows to move freely, reducing stress. This design not only saves on construction costs, but also provides optimal natural conditions for the healthy development of the cows. The Border Collie is a reliable four-legged companion for managing and safeguarding cows. With their innate herding instincts and intelligence, they effectively lead, control, and gather cows, minimizing the risk of them wandering or becoming separated from the herd. With thousands of cows, cow farms maintain vast grasslands spanning thousands of hectares as abundant food sources. The grass is harvested using specialized vehicles that can gather 20 to 25 tons of grass in just 1 hour, rolling it into large, easily transportable piles. According to farm staff, the cow barn is cleaned regularly, once a week. A clean environment reduces odors and prevents the growth of bacteria that can harm cows. They use excavators to gather cow dung and other waste. Cow breeding season is crucial, typically occurring in spring and fall. A cow is pregnant for approximately 9 months before calving. Each birth usually results in 1 to 2 calves. In rare cases, like in America, calves with 2 heads have been reported, a rare genetic anomaly in animals as explained by veterinarians. Do you find this interesting? Please reply with 1. On the factory line, cowhide is carefully processed to maintain the quality of the leather. Next, the beef moves to the portioning line, where workers use machines to process cows weighing hundreds of pounds. Large beef cuts are then transported to the cooling line to ensure freshness. After a day, experts assess the beef for quality. Beef continues through the portioning line. According to statements from factory staff, beef brisket is the best-selling product. This cut, located in the cow's rump, balances lean meat and fat harmoniously. The final step involves packaging to bring beef products to market. Each factory line employs between 10 to 20 workers, key to producing tons of beef per hour. The factory also utilizes advanced technology, including AI intelligence in beef processing. Simply press a button, and the machine will produce exquisite cuts of beef. Have you ever tried various types of beef? Do you know which one is the most expensive in the world? It's the famous Wagyu beef from Japan, renowned for its exceptional quality and unique flavor profile. Wagyu meat is prized for its tender, marbled fat that is evenly distributed within the muscle fibers. Often featured in upscale dishes like Wagyu steak, it offers a distinctively luxurious culinary experience. Welcome to the world of coconut milk enthusiasts. I'll guide you through the process of making delicious coconut milk. Please respond with 0 if this isn't your cup of tea. Farmers harvest thousands of coconuts from the orchard. The coconuts are collected in the processing area. Peeling the coconut requires only a sharp stake and 5 seconds to remove the shell. Once peeled, the coconuts undergo a smoothing process to extract the pulp easily. This coconut pulp is then transported to the processing factory to produce coconut milk. After processing, the coconut undergoes cleaning to remove impurities. The white coconut pulp is blended into shredded coconut. Next, it's transferred to a machine to create a coconut milk mixture. The coconut milk is heated to 100 degrees Celsius to eliminate bacteria. Finally, it is packaged for convenient use. Do you think the coconut's journey ends here? It doesn't. Coconut fiber is also recycled to make rope, a material we commonly use. First, coconut fibers are gathered from the factory. Then, the fibers are collected and placed in a blender to separate and remove unnecessary parts. Next, the yarn is machine woven into long strands and treated with natural chemicals to enhance durability and prevent decay. Finally, the fiber is wound into rolls for various applications such as ropes, carpets, and more. Coconut forests are a vital resource supplying the primary raw materials for processing factories. Summer, typically from May to July, is the optimal time for coconut harvesting. The coconuts are then transported for distribution. Coconut is one of the world's significant oil crops. According to the Asia-Pacific Coconut Community, Coconut is cultivated in 93 countries globally. Indonesia leads in coconut cultivation with 3.8 million hectares, followed by the Philippines with 3.2 million hectares, and Thailand with 2.6 million hectares.